YouTube. Weston Nelson here with my friend and business partner Trading Nichols. Sorry about the little technical delay. It appears tornado warnings do affect internet broadband capabilities, so that is why we are a little bit late. So getting on the live stream here, but we are here to talk about a $19,000 Nacho and what that actually means, because it's kind of funny, kind of sad at the same time. So before we dive in, again, we're coming to you from the CryptoCave. Anything we talk about here today, of course, is not financial advice. Always do your own research in crypto, really in any markets. You know, it's important that you take responsibility for that and do your own research. Just use us as guides and information. So on that note, I know you wanted to maybe kind of kick things off, or did you? I'll turn it over to you.
All right. Well, I guess you want me to tell the story then. So we were chatting the other night.
Well, I was going to say, let's tee this up with the NFT mania that's going on right now, right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. NFTs are wild right now. I'm seeing my favorite people on Twitter put up these little like Ethereum blockchain faces that they got, and they keep changing out the faces, probably because their face was too desirable. They'd rather have the cash than have the picture on their Twitter handle. I'm seeing like Elio Trades has like $150,000 banner. I mean, that's some serious money on some art. I like that art. We've got Cardano going crazy on NFTs. I personally like the Cardano because it's higher resolution, but you know, some people like the retro. I'm not going to argue what someone else calls art.
I've heard the term beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I think, right?
Yeah.
I am around Burgundy. Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter if there's a mania, because even if it's not pretty, maybe it'll still be maybe it'll still be desirable right now.
Right. Wow, our CryptoCave community is getting whale alerts like mad right now.
That's because Asia market just opened, which is kind of a silly thing to say on the weekend, but they take the weekend seriously.
That was like, I think 30. So
yeah, that was a lot. I've been scrolling through them.
Holy smokes! So sorry for the distraction there, but that's a useful feature, of course, of our being part of our community, is the actionable alerts, because you know, following whales, you just get a much you get a better sense of the overall market. As we'll talk about that in another video, I think. But yeah, the NFT hype mania that's been going on is crazy. I've seen people make ridiculous returns in such short spans of time. I've also seen people miss out on one because of a Nacho, which we're going to talk about.
You know,
and then,
we tease with that, but it's serious. Have you truly told that story? We gotta give them what they reached for in the title before we talk about everything else.
Yes. Yeah, well, okay, so let's do it. So as you can see here, so I'm a big fan of the EVM compatible chain Fantom, which is ticker FTM, and I've been getting into the NFT craze kind of along with everybody. You know, I've always understood the capacity for NFTs in terms of like access and art, or excuse me, music, but I never really got it for this kind of component. But I really liked these rocks, so I wanted one. And they were dropping on. I was on the phone, or we were having a video call or voice chat, right? Or
that's right.
Something. Yeah, on Discord. And I was like, "There's this NFT chat on Fantom that's dropping," and you had no idea what I was talking about, I think, at the time.
I understood. I'm not that NFT clueless. Come on, man.
No, I mean the specific one, right? Like,
yeah, I didn't know specifics, but I understood that they had a NFT coming. Yeah.
So they did 100 available, max 5 per transaction, and 500 FTM. I was like, so let's call Fantom like 50 cents. That's like $250 for this little picture. Like, but I really want the picture. So I was gonna get one, and they're dropping at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever. So 11. So it's Central where I'm located. Anyways, I was there. I was ready to go, and I was gonna get a rock. Not you can get 5. Could have got 5. Some people got 5. And at the drop, I chose to take a bite of a nacho and then hit mint, and it wouldn't work. I'm like, what's going on here? This website must be broken or something. And then lo and behold, I go onto Twitter 10 minutes later, and people are like, we sold out in 7 seconds. You know, your rock is now worth 20,000 Fantom or something. And I'm like, you're kidding me.
And to give it that perspective, that's like 40,000 Fantom right now. And you could have bought it for $150 or like 300 Fantom.
200, yeah, 500 Fantom was what they were.
And that's just what it was worth immediately afterwards. Did you check into the value of what they are now? Have they traded up even higher? Or
should we? I don't even want to. I mean,
you don't want to know. Hey, in this community, we teach you how to be a good trader. If loss makes you experience more FOMO for later, forget about it. Forget about it.
Well, I'll tell you what I do know. I mean, I'm guessing they've gone up because they sold out in 7 seconds. I mean, these are cool looking rocks, right? I don't know.
Hey, so let me get this straight. You love Fantom because it's fast, but let them sell out fast too.
I mean, 7 seconds, like, come on. I thought the server was down, or I thought they had website issues or something. And I'm like, oh, I'll just keep trying to, because I remember I was telling you, I was like, I keep trying to mint this thing, and it's just not working. And then, yeah, and then I found out, of course, well, that's why. Some people got 5 minted, like several people, I think. And then so I went into the Discord of the group and was trying to like barter and get one, and this was like hour later, and the cheapest one available to me was 20,000 Fantom. So I was like, so that's what, $10,000 USD. I'm like, I'll pass. And now again, that's probably worth more, like you said, today, because this was several days ago. But the point being, the person who minted 5 for $1,000 immediately had a $19,000 profit in 30 minutes. I mean, is that a 40x or a?
You calculated 40x the other day. I don't want to recalculate personally. Would you?
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, think about it. You put in 1,000, you get 20,000 out. Yeah, 2,000%, 20. Well, okay, actually, no, it'd be 19 over 1, but a big gain, a very large gain, in a very short period of time. So that's the mania. Now, I see some concerns with this, though. I don't know if you do, like wrecked type concerns that people may not be aware of. I can go on with that, or do you have any thoughts?
So, okay, let's take trade back to Q1 this year, right? So Q1 this year, we had major NFT, violent craze, prices going to the moon. People bought the top of the craze. The market cratered. You know how markets go. In order for people to make all the money, someone to make all the money, someone else loses the money. That can happen as well. I don't feel, I could be totally wrong, but I don't feel like this is quite the height of the mania yet. I think we have more left that we could run if it got as manic as it did a few months ago, but I don't know if it will or not.
Now, Do you mean for NFTs, or are you comparing them to
I'm
like
talking about the market as
DeFi?
a whole, but I'm also talking about NFTs. Okay. NFT had its own bull run cycle that collapsed before Bitcoin did.
Yeah, like mid-May, right? I mean, when everything just imploded, kind of, in a way.
Well, NFTs were dropping like phantom rocks. NFTs were dropping in value before. It wasn't at the same time. Bitcoin dropped separately. I'm sure there was a across the market effect, but there is a risk. If you're in a highly volatile asset and you can make a lot of money, you might want to take some profit now in case it dumps. What if it doesn't recover?
Well, that's the thing. So I've been reading about the strategies for being an NFT trader and talking with a couple people in our community. So full credit to them. I know some who have done quite well. But one of the good suggestions I was given was, hey, if you find one that you like in the case of the Phantom Rocks, buy 2 or 3, because then you can keep the one you actually like and sell the one that's 20x or 40x, you know?
And you can't plan on which ones the market will like. You can plan on what you like. You can care more about your profits, or you can care more about what you own. Like, oh, I own this thing that's worth a ton, realizing that it might plummet in value. But if you love it, why not hold on to it and see if after the plummet it re-rises? Because you had a few. So like the way CryptoTrack was suggesting it. Let's say if there's a one you like, you buy 3 or 4 of them. You sell one.
Yes.
When stuff shoots off, you have one to use. You have one to sell later, and another one to spare. You know, so
yeah,
it's not like where you can sell. You can divide Bitcoin to a Satoshi, but you can divide them to the picture.
Yes, right. Back to the whole essence of the non-fungible token, right? I mean, they're a unique item. So yeah, it's been very interesting to watch. I think NFT gaming and the marketplaces is the direction we're heading, and specifically when I talk about gaming, there's going to be some game that comes out that's just going to be mind-blowing. And I'm not like, I don't know which one it is, but if you think about NFTs, I don't know, did you ever play like video games growing up? Or
yeah.
So for me, you know, and our audience, I'm just going off something that came in my head here, but there was a video game called Diablo. I don't know if anyone knows that. Diablo 2 or 3.
Diablo 1, 2, and 3. I'd say I know something of it.
Okay. Well, I was quite interested in that game. Go ahead.
So like the concept was, as early version of this was, people could play the game, make gold, other people could buy it with real money. Some regulatory concerns came in, and eventually that got shut down, unfortunately, but that was almost a pre-taste of what could be created with true crypto. Because if you think about it, you're saying selling something that's inside of a game that's truly, that's not even CeFi. That's just like you trusting this gaming company, which is even more scary than all your money being on a central exchange. And now we're talking crypto that's also DeFi, so it's got
immutable. You've got the control. Yeah, no, it's totally different.
Your safety is the community rather than some select individuals behind a server that you may never know.
Yeah, well, but also your safety is the use of crypto and blockchain technology. You know what I mean? Like it's that's why I think gamers can connect to this so easily, because it's like, I remember I would get these rare like bows or gems or mana or something that were awesome in the game, and it's like, oh, that's sweet, and then it had real life value in dollars, right? And now today it would have real life value in I guess USDC or ETH or, you know, whatever.
So
but
this is going to kill you. This is going to kill you. I have an early story, an NFT story involvement. Okay. So one of the popular places for this concept is Decentraland, right? We're talking about Mana, right?
Oh yeah.
Or Mana.
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law and my wife, years before, I still thought crypto was like something crazy, right? They were like, you can play this game.
Oh, it is crazy.
You can play this game. You can own land online, and that creates value, but it's not really money. They're like, it's not really money. Now we're sure of the value of crypto, and they couldn't figure out how to make it work. Probably because they didn't know it was crypto. My wife and brother-in-law were potentially, and I was like, hey, that's so cool. I'd love to play games. I'd love to keep value. It's kind of like my wife's into like Dragon Age, right? So she played these characters and chooses all these story arcs that she's going to follow from game 1 to game 2 and game 3. And how much cooler would that be to do that with NFTs versus hoping that they make the next game compatible with something from the last?
All right, you got two things. You have the ownership, the immutability, the just all the things that come with being crypto native as an asset and unique. And then you've got the gaming component of the fun and the, you know, like, yeah, you own this. And I think gamers can easily absorb this concept, I guess is kind of the point I was making. Because
it's
like,
something
to me,
we felt in gaming forever already.
Bingo. That's what I'm saying. Like in Diablo, it's like, okay, yeah, I wanted that. But if it's like now it's an NFT and I own it and it's in my non-custodial wallet, oh, I really want that. I really want that rock that I didn't get, you know, because I want to have it forever. But I'm gonna have to let that one go, you know. I mean, and it $19,000, like that's not a joke, right?
No, that's not a joke. That's not a joke at all. That's some serious money. But you ate a $19,000 nacho instead.
It was worth, yeah. So, exactly.
And if you'd minted one in 7 seconds, would you have had time to mint more? Would you have minted more than one?
Well, you know, it's a good question. I don't know. I was just gonna. Oh. I was just planning on doing one, but you could if you go back to here I'm on the Fantom Rocks website that I thought had blown up. See this?
Oh, you
could connect. You
could do it up to 5 at once. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how the people who were sharing it, they got 5, because it's like, right, wait, how could you do 5 if they sold out in 7 seconds? Well, they must have done, 5 and then boom, hit it. So they did 2,500 Fantom, which is like $1,250 more or less at the time. I think it was a little less than that.
Was it?
And obviously, was it a good deal?
Oh, it better
was it a good nacho? It was a good nacho, but I don't know if I would pay $19,000 for it. Let's put it that way.
No, I wouldn't either.
So yeah, it's interesting that, I mean, considering that, it's like, wow, that's kind of a bummer. But there'll be another opportunity tomorrow or the next day or the next day. This is crypto after all, and things are just heating up more and more. Now, that's my point though about NFT Mania. I see a lot of concern for people who are gonna FOMO into this and see 40x in an hour or 20x an hour. Like, I'm gonna mint 10 of these and spend like $5,000, and then they can't flip them, right? That's the downside, I think, of this.
Right. So we're in a mania, and almost in a way, as long as that mania holds, if you have an opportunity, maybe this is a good timing to get involved. But we can't promise when that moment will deflate. We don't know.
Yes. Well, yes. I think I couldn't have said it better. Like, I mean, we are in a mania, so if you can find a good one, like, I would be all over it personally. But just beware that, just like trading ERC20s or fungible tokens, or any asset that goes crazy like this, people start to believe then things go parabolic forever. And you and I both know, and a lot of people who've studied markets know that is not reality.
It's not a one-way process.
Bitcoin Maximos seem to have thought hyper-Bitcoinization was already to have occurred by now. Nothing, I love Bitcoin, nothing against that. It's just markets go up, markets go down. You have to understand that.
That's right.
So yeah, maybe enough on NFTs, unless you want to add anything else. I think there was one other thing we want to touch on.
I think we could thank the people that have touched our server and touched us and had us thought about this. Just thank Some Call Me Fish and Crypto Attract for getting us interested in looking at this a little bit more. And it's something we'll look at more further, even if it's not our concentration. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Absolutely. I was just looking to see, I was trying to see if I had I couldn't find it quick, but yeah, in our, well, I'll just show what I have here on our, I was trying to see if I shared the rock in here anywhere, but yeah, thank you to Fish and to CryptoTrack for kind of bringing this to our attention. We appreciate it. I think that it's pretty exciting. Are we at almost 50 people in the server now, which is unexpected, but excellent. So thank you. Join us if you believe in the vision that we're doing or building out in terms of community here, which is crypto trading and enabling people and using crypto technology as a form of enablement throughout the world. I think that's kind of our focus. So if that resonates with you, come join us, hop in the server, hang out. We have a 7-day free trial. Really kind of nothing to lose if that is your interest, trading, technology, crypto, all those things. And then you can chat and get these alerts.
If you aren't a trader, if you're an investor, we have Cave Intelligence. We have fundamentals that we share. You could be a DCA guy who wants to talk to other ladies and gals who love crypto, and just share ideas. Some of the incredible opportunities I've had were thanks to getting exposure to ideas by being involved with other people. So, I mean, you get me, you get Weston Nelson, DeFi Weston Nelson, you get trading Hawk Spirit Weaver, the master.
Look at this.
It's called Bitcoin Ethereum all week. Today's the only day I can't see a direction, and I have to agree, it really hasn't had a direction today unless you like micro range trading.
Yeah, which you can build a bot for, and I'll talk about that in the DeFi den, but yeah, no, he's been spot on all week, but I'm looking at the thread. He has been lights out lately.
What does that mean? You're gonna have to define that for this old salty sea dog.
Bullseye.
Lights out.
That's what I mean. Lights out. Yeah, maybe that's
a bad word.
What? No, he's been on target.
Okay. Now I know what that means. Thank you.
Well, now you're making me think. Am I saying that right?
I don't know. It's a new saying to me. So
he's been spookily accurate. Not that he isn't. I mean, he's very good at what he does. Right. That's why we call him the Grandmaster. But man, he made some good calls this week. So. Yeah, if you just want to follow the news and whatnot, obviously we have that going on too here. It's a fun place to be where, like I said, we've already got however many people are in here and joining us every day. It's exciting when we get to see the new people coming in, and we got the referral program up and running. It's just a lot of stuff that we've been putting together, and then there's some more exciting stuff that's coming that we'll announce when we're ready. But that is all we had, I think, for tonight. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Be careful if you are going to engage in NFT Mania. And
That's right.
Good luck if you do. And hopefully join us, be a part of our community and share your wins or
yes, do join us in the Discord. If you love us, share us out on socials. But I know we provided value. And if not, we've made fun of him for this poor Nacho. So smash that like button, please. I mean, he shared 2 failures. We don't win every time. Give him some love for having the guts to share that. You know, he tells the true story.
I lost $19,000 because I ate a nacho.
You know what? You know how I would have lost it? I would have read the fine print where it says it has absolutely no use other than the pride of having one of 100 rocks. I would have read that, and the time would have been over. That's what would have happened to me. So I would have had a $19,000 read and a think, and you had a $19,000 nacho. So
it is what it is. All right. Well, let me pull this off. And again, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And we hopefully will see you in the Crypto Cave very soon. Cheers.
Trade safe.
Bye.